Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the second half of our school year. We're going to start the second half of the school year with a STEAM project. Let's take a minute and talk about what STEAM stands for. They're all capital letters, and it's an acronym for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. All of these different fields of studies tie together beautifully to help solve problems within our world. Some of the vocab that we're going to be using this week and actually over the next 3 or 4 weeks, one of the words we're going to be using is called brainstorming. And brainstorming is when it's almost like a brain dump, where you just throw out tons of different ideas, and hopefully 1 or 2 of those ideas are something that interests you, that you'll want to move forward with. Empathize, this is a good English word. If you have empathy, it means you can feel for something else, or you have an understanding of how something or someone else feels about something. 3 other words that we'll be focused on: mind map, which is what we're going to do this week. Prototype is the model of something that you might build. It doesn't have to be a working model, but it's a physical something that people can see your idea. And implement means to actually put your idea out there and to show how it works. So that's going to be some of the vocab that you'll be doing this week. You'll do as vocab, but we will be using these words for the next few weeks. This week we are just working on our mind map, and I'm going to demonstrate to you what a mind map looks like. And the purpose of a mind map is to help lead us to brainstorming problems that might exist in our world, in your immediate world. Not like it can be in the entire world, but I really just want to be focused on a problem or an issue that exists in your world. I'm going to show you 2 videos today, and taking a quick look at my class page. All right, my class page, here's the normal this week I can. Here's your vocab. I want you to go to my class page for this week, and I want you to start by watching this first video called Project Daniel. It's about 3.5 minutes. Pause the video now and go ahead and watch it. All right, welcome back. What did you think of that video? Pretty powerful. Here's a guy who chose to travel thousands of miles away to try and help the people of this war-torn country regain some level of independence. Next, go to the next video. This one's called Derby the Dog. It's another 3-minute video. Go ahead and pause me right now and then go ahead and watch it. This one was pretty heartwarming, right? You know, you're really cheering for the dog. Hooray, you made it. Here's another situation where this was a real world problem, and this woman realized that she could solve this problem. She could give this dog a certain level of independence. And in both of these videos, these are both STEAM projects. Both of these projects involve science, technology, engineering, art, and math. A lot of people question, what do you mean art? Well, these were beautiful things that they had made. There is a certain level of design. You have to have a certain level of creativity to pull off these sort of things. So this week, you are working on making something called a mind map. Oh, I'm sorry. After watching both those videos, you're going to spend some time answering these 5 questions, and you'll upload them to the Dropbox. And then the rest of this week is going to be spent creating your mind map. Mine looks pretty messy here. I'm going to redraw part of it for you guys to see. The mind map is our first step. There we go. Mind map is really our first step to trying to figure out what are some of the problems that exist in your world, not my world, but in your world. So you're going to start with a blank sheet of paper. You can do it on the computer or you can do it on a regular piece of paper. And you're going to write your name in the middle, not my name, your name. My first name is Cheryl. So you put your name, I'm putting mine up. I'm putting mine, you put yours. First level off of your name is what are the most important parts of your life. And again, I'm just showing you mine. Yours are going to be different. And yours are going to be different because, well, I'm 51 years old. What's important in my world might be very different than what's important in yours. But for me, the three big things in my life, first are my family. Second, my job. And the third big thing in my life is my support system beyond my family and my job. Now, this is still pretty general. In my world, my entire world, me right here in the center, what revolves around me is my family, my job, and my supports outside of that. What I'm trying to do is narrow down to people in my world, people who might have some kind of a problem. So coming off of my family, I have my husband, his name is Dave. I have my son, Cole, and my daughter, Emma. Well, each one of them have their own challenges, problems, so to speak, but I'm going to keep working off of the rest right now. There is really another level to my family, though, and it's my family that I had before I was married and had children. So I really have, I don't want to call them like my first family, but they were my initial family, my childhood family. And off of my childhood family, I have my sister, Julie, and then my parents. There was my mom and my dad. And I can even go one step further. My sister has a husband, and she has her own two boys, Jacob and Sam. So already within there, I can think of some challenges that each of these people have that I may or may not be able to come up with a STEAM project. For my job, well, I've had, more than just teaching jobs, but really for me as an adult at this age, I had a teaching job in a place called Carthage. I had a teaching job down near New York City, a place called Arlington. I've taught in West Seneca, just towards Buffalo. And then currently, and forevermore, I'm going to be at Salamanca. Now, I haven't gotten to people's names with these. That would be the next layer that I'd go out with them. But moving on to my support, within my support now as an adult, I get a lot of support from extended family. I have a lot of aunts and uncles and cousins. So I have extended family. I have my church family that I gain a lot of support from. And I have this wonderful network of friends outside of my immediate family and my friends outside of my jobs. Okay, so I have friends, I have skiing friends, I have cycling friends that don't fall into these other two categories. So the next layer I would have to do with my mind map would be to attach people's names to each of these. So Carthage, I had a very good friend by the name of Allison. I still go to visit Allison a few times a week. And as you'll see next week, I have a video that Allison sent to me of a problem that she was looking for and still could use a solution to her problem. So this week, what I'm asking you to do is to create your mind map of the people in your life that could potentially have problems or issues that you might be able to try and solve. Okay? So heading back to this, if you are going to be attending school as in the hybrid setting, this is what we're going to be doing in the class the 2 days that you're there. If you are fully remote, well, it's up to you to take care of the vocab, watch the videos and do the discussion questions, and to create your mind map and upload it. All right, email me. Office hours are going to be a little bit wonky now with hybrid happening, but you can certainly email me and I'll be checking in with you at the end of the day. So take care and hopefully I'll see you in school.